We're here until 11 o'clock as the Gilly Crane hotline is open, and let's go right to it. Gary Clark, the play-by-play voice for the York Institute Dragons, joins us again. Second week in a row that York gets a big win. Tonight was not a region win, but it was a rivalry win. And Gary, you're gonna have to come up with a new line. There's not a wine anymore in Jamestown this year. That's the truth. It's 2-0 now for York. This is the second year in a row York's come up with a victory. It's a very good win tonight over Livingston Academy, a Livingston Academy team that had only lost once this year. Hey, that's true. This game had more twists and turns on the road I just got off of. and I looked at it on the map. I know that doesn't do it justice, but even on the map it looks as crooked as a drunk snail's pace. Hey, go ahead. I'll tell you, I had a fender bender on the way back. I hit myself in the back end going around the curve. People that like long, winding country roads hate this road. It is a rivalry win. It's a win for York, and what I think that gives you guys 7 wins on the year now, or 8 wins. We're 7-2 now. All right, 17. We got Cannon County next week. Don't jinx us, Dennis. No, I wouldn't do that, especially after this week. Kind of a strange week, you know. I thought Upperman beating Macon County was kind of an upset, and and Pickett County got beat. That was a huge upset. Yeah, that was a tough one for them. They've got one more game. They got Joe Burns, and if they can go win against Joe Burns, it's probably their best record of their program. Yeah, we're talking to Gary Clark, the play-by-play voice for WDEB, one of the charter members on the Friday Night Thunder Scoreboard network, the Friday Night Thunder Network, and the Friday Night Thunder Scoreboard Show. There was an interesting article in the Cookeville paper this week about the Fab Four there at York Institute. Do you think maybe that the gate would be big enough at one of these games y'all could buy shirts that would go all the way down and cover their belly buttons? That might work. I don't know. They should have had that at the Fab Five, because the one guy they left out off those 5 tonight had 100 yards in the first quarter. Oh, wow. Who was that? Heath Rexroad. Heath Rexroad had that. He had an 83-yard touchdown in that first quarter. I think he was part of that Fab Four that they had in there. You've got a stable of running backs, and of course, Coach Wright talked about him. That a very talented stable of running backs, and it's pretty interesting when you've got different weapons. If one goes down, you can just plug and play almost, can't you? Oh, that's true. I mean, it's kind of like the Thunder and Lightning. You've got the speed of Rexroad. We call him the Rocket, and then you've got the Beast on the other side. You just got to pick your poison. If you're not going to stop the run up the middle, they're going to run it right over you. And then you got Cole Cooper in the backfield. I mean, they've got a stable of running backs. We threw the ball one time tonight, and it was an interception. So you need to say we didn't go back to the air any tonight. That once was just for show and just to keep them honest, right? Exactly. It was actually York had like a 4th and 15 or 16, and they just threw it down, and they said an interception was as good as a punt. So that's what they got, and York's center tag just didn't need it. Yeah, and I who can blame them, man? When you can run it, there's no need to throw it. Dennis Weaver and Eric Keith talking to Gary Clark on the Friday Night Thunder Scoreboard Show.
All right, Gary, first of all, I had you in my left ear all night listening to the game, and I think I'm going to be dreaming all night. Wait for it. Touchdown, Dragons. You had to get some kind of suspense in it. I mean, York got the first 14 points. Livingston then after was 17. York got 14 to end it. Absolutely. And so now you're kind of just hoping to get some good luck. You win against Cannon County, but you also need Smith County to fall, right?
Well, if we beat Cannon County, well, I understand even if Smith County wins, we will finish second. We can host the first round of the playoffs. But if Smith County loses and we win, then that jumps York into the number 1 spot.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's some sort of higher math right there.
Yeah, well, I'd take both shoes off to figure it up.
Well, I hope that, good thing up there where you live, not wearing shoes kind of makes you fit in.
That's true.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. I'm kidding, people. Don't let the folks of Fentress, Pickett, and Overton County get after me, okay?
Hey, that's true. This message is brought to you by Dennis Weaver.
Oh, Gary, good luck in your game next week. Now, is it in Woodbury or is it?
Yeah, it's on the road. We go to Woodbury next week.
Well, you'll just be down the road from us. Y'all come in and eat some pizza with us afterwards.
Hey, that sounds good. I'll just swing by.
It's the long stretch of straight Highway 53 between Woodbury and Manchester. It'll be just like the road from Livingston and Jamestown if it was straightened out.
Hey, I always say about the road from Livingston to Jamestown, it makes Deliverance look like a Disney World. I mean, it's awful.
Gary, have a great night. We'll talk to you again real soon, okay?
See you, Dennis.
All righty. That is Gary Clark with WDEB.